Good evening. We're glad you're with us tonight. We can tell you a neighborhood is at its wit's end after a teenager was attacked by a neighbor, and it was all caught on camera.
They say the teen was scratched and choked until Good Samaritans stepped in near Northwest 150th and May. News 9's Sylvia Corkill joined us with why an arrest hasn't been made in this. Sylvia?
Kelly, Amanda, this isn't the first time that police have been called to the Blue Quail Ridge neighborhood on complaints involving the same suspect. In fact, just a few years ago, we were called to the same neighborhood involving the same man who was only 16 at the time.
She was saying, "Help me, help me."
Linda Oland was inside her house washing dishes when she heard a commotion at her front door. Her surveillance camera captured the struggle that was taking place on her front doorstep.
And I saw my 18-year-old next door neighbor on the porch with a man who had his hands around her neck.
She says that's when she opened her door, hoping to pull the girl to safety.
It just freaked me out. I mean, I thought he was going to kill her.
In her effort to help, Linda says the man grabbed her arm and then her door, trying to force his way into her home.
I closed the door in his hand. He finally let go, and I locked and bolted the door. And before I did it, I screamed, "I'm going to sick my dogs."
She then called 911 and later learned the man was her nonverbal neighbor who suffers from autism and lives with his mother. She says he's terrorized the neighborhood since he was a young teen. And she says while neighbors like herself don't want him arrested, they want to know they're safe in their own homes.
I think he needs some kind of care, and I don't think she can do it at home by herself.
She says following yesterday's attack, the man's mother retrieved him and apologized. But because she wouldn't answer the door for police, an arrest was not made.
I can understand how she might want him to be home with her, but I think since he's older now, he's too hard for her to handle by herself.
Now, we did knock on the man's door, but no one answered. Neighbors tell us they're afraid that someone may harm him in self-defense. Live on the scene on the story from police headquarters, Sylvia Corkill, News 9.